You get the New Yorkers who are like, oh, you're not really from New York, you're from Staten Island. It's like, what? What are you saying?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our new episode of Cats and Pudding. And today, I have two wonderful guests. It's two for the price of one. It is the Scarlotta twins, and I'm so happy to have you both today.
Aww.
Welcome to Cats and Pudding. Welcome to my show.
Beautiful. Thanks for having us.
I'm very happy to have
So
you
happy
guys.
to be here.
Happy to be here. Setup's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Look at this setup. This
Right?
is a great
Right?
setup.
Yeah,
This is
right.
Not too
this
bad
is
of a setup.
amazing.
Good looking setup right here. Good looking bunch right here.
Good looking bunch. An
Yeah.
Italian bunch, too.
Very
We
Italian
love
bunch.
that. I love the Italian. Oh,
the horn?
Look,
I got the horn, too.
Mess with the bull, you get
Yeah.
the horns,
I got
right?
the horn. I got the horn right
I
there,
love
too.
the Italian horn. So tell me, gentlemen, tell everybody about yourselves and what you guys do. They are a YouTube sensation and an Instagram sensation. So, and like I said, two for the price of one. So tell us about it.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we've been doing the full-time content now. Full-time 6 months after leaving the union. We were more or less New York union guys. We got in during the pandemic, so I started making my first video as a joke. Father got involved 2 years later. Nicky ended up getting involved, and now together as a family, you know, we're putting out content that I think people are liking, and they're seeing a little bit more about us and our family. So.
Yeah.
What kind of content are we putting out?
That's good. Our content is very, very, it's not in a box, right? So we do some Italian-American content. We do a lot of New York comedy. We do a lot of just shot comedy because our sense of humor is just like, it's
Yeah.
funny.
Sums off.
You know, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of videos busting my dad's balls. Then we'll switch it up and even do videos of him cooking. So
Yeah.
it's like we just constantly switch up our content.
So
for
it's
our
like a
dollars.
day in the life. This
More
is
or
what
less.
you
Almost,
do all
yeah.
day long anyway.
Yep.
So you bust dad's balls, you're doing content. And dad, I understand, is a very good cook. And you guys are
Oh, man.
are
Jen.
filming a lot of his cooking and a lot of his recipes.
I feel bad. We didn't even. It's not like we cooked that. I wish we could have brought in something for you to
I
taste.
I
A
know.
little
The next time you
sample.
come,
Yeah,
you gotta
came
bring me
empty-handed.
something.
It's hard. We
Jesus,
can't.
those
Italians don't come
artichokes look
empty-handed.
great. I know. Usually they don't come empty-handed.
Yeah, no, it's not a good look on our part. Yeah, no, he's an insane cook. Unreal. Like, doesn't do any. He's old school. He's from that cloth where nothing's measured. He just, a little of this, I'll put that. Yeah, I just know.
But that's a true cook.
That's a true
Yeah,
cook.
he
That's
doesn't
the way
use
you're supposed to
recipes.
cook.
True cook.
I don't cook with any recipes. I don't cook with like a pinch here, a pinch there. That's how Italians cook. That's how true Italians cook, right?
True.
Absolutely. A pinch or a punch.
Pinch or punch. Pinch or a punch.
Do you guys cook?
Yeah, we're learning, but like we're not that confident yet.
Yeah.
But we're getting there. Like we're learning how to make the sauce. Like we could probably fry some cutlets, do some vegetables,
We've fried
steaks.
cutlets. We've grilled before. I make a really good scrambled egg. That's my specialty. But how freaking hard is it, if we're being honest?
Hey, you know what?
I
Julia
mean?
Child said if you could poach an egg, you could cook anything. So
you go.
that's true. Yes.
We will see.
It's the hardest thing to do is poach an egg and to cook eggs. It is.
Yeah.
So who's the better cook in the family? Is it your dad? Is it your mom?
I think, listen, my mother's great, right? But my father, he just has it. You know, when someone just got something,
Yes.
he's just got
Yeah.
it. So it's like no one's
And
touching
he has
that
like
man.
he has such a passion for cooking.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's almost stressful when we go out to eat because it's like he's not going to be that impressed wherever we go because he's such a good cook.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he learned from my grandma over the years. My grandmother, she was the best cook in the world too, and she used to make lasagna up until she was 95 years old. She would make the pan of lasagna every Christmas. She was the best.
She's 101. May 15th should be 102.
She's still alive?
Yeah.
That's
Still alive.
amazing.
Yeah, still
What
alive.
part of Italy is she from?
It's actually funny. I wish she was from Italy. She's not. Her parents are from Italy. Where are they from? They're from.
I think they're
Genoa, maybe?
I think they're from Genoa. We're like four different types of Italian. We're Sicilian, Napoli, Don,
Genoese.
Genoese,
No,
and
what-
Calabrese or something like that.
Calabrese?
Something like that.
You don't know where you're from?
I know 2 or 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
I don't like 3 out of the 4.
Oh, Sicilian.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Well, if you're
Sicilian?
Sicilian, you're Sicilian.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know that, right? Once you're
Yeah.
Sicilian, you're Sicilian.
True.
I
That's
hear
what
that.
yes,
That's what they
I'm
say.
Sicilian. So if you're
100%?
well, 75%, but I'm Sicilian. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I gotta ask, what's the whole like beef with the Sicilian and the Italian? Like,
And the
you know, it's like,
Napolitan,
and then it's
is
like
it-
you're Sicilian. Like I've heard that by
Yes.
so many people.
Well, because it's they are different.
Uh-huh.
They're different dialects. It's like the North and the South. Think
Gotcha.
about it for him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's kind of like that.
Okay.
That's what it is. And Sicily was the area of we were like the slaves of
Oh,
Italy.
wow.
Yes,
Oh, I didn't
where
even know
all
that.
we were the slaves of Italy, and all the kings and queens used to come there for for vacation. Basically, was Sicily was like the vacation area for the wealthy and the rich.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah. So, and so that's kind of like, and our dialect is completely different. I know when somebody speaks, and you're speaking Sicilian or Northern, or you're speaking, let's say, from Northern Italy, from Napolitan or not Calabrese, or from Genoa, the dialect sounds completely different.
That makes sense too, because I feel like a lot of people who are Sicilian say they're like, well, the North always looks down on the Sicilians.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And now with that, I didn't even know that history, so that makes
Rome's like in the north, right?
Rome is the Mecca. That's
yeah.
that was the center of the universe.
Yeah.
At that time. So when I went to Italy and I went to Rome, and I told them I said I was from Sicily, they were like, oh, they looked at me like I was a disgrace.
Get
Yeah,
outta
still
here.
to this day. Yeah.
Holy
That's
shit.
crazy.
Like that.
We've never been to Italy. I want to go so bad.
Oh, it's beautiful.
wanna go
the
so- gotta start
the food is
traveling.
Oh my
excellent
God,
in
my
Italy.
girlfriend
You'll
went
die.
during the summer.
It's beautiful there.
She brought it back a pasta bowl she bought from Positano. It's like it looks handcrafted.
Everything is fresh. Everything is handmade. Everything is slower there. They have a siesta time in the middle of the day.
Yeah, like for them, like lunch is like our dinner. Like lunch is their big meal.
Yep.
Right? Oh, that's
I fucking
cool.
love that. Why can't we bring that to New York?
Because everybody here is so fast.
Yeah.
Everybody
that's so
mover
true.
and shaker.
Yeah.
Fucking
Right?
rat race.
Isn't it crazy here?
But I hear that in Italy that like the fish out of is like the freshest fish you're gonna get, and I hear that Italian American dishes aren't like if you go to Italy, they're not serving like chicken parms and like fried calamari with
That's not
red
serving like
marinara
that.
sauce. They're doing with just a little lemon apparently.
What's funny
you know?
in Italy is that especially as Americans, Italians, when we go to Italy, I found this to be true. Is when I went to a restaurant there, they order everything in courses, and the portions are smaller. Like when we go to eat, we think we want it all. Just bring it to the table, right? That's how we are. So there, everything is smaller portions, and it's not as exuberant as like we have it here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what it is.
I think I seen something recently. Wasn't Italy like the first country to ban like lab meat, like processed lab grown meat?
Yeah.
I feel like they
I
just
heard
banned
that
that
too.
recently, no?
Well, I mean, everything there was fresh.
That's
so
why.
how they would.
We're lacking something
We're
here.
totally slacking
We are.
something here for
Yeah.
sure.
Everything
We
here is
definitely
processed.
are.
Like Italy, I gotta go there.
Yeah, why in Italy? Like, they're people 95 years old and they're moving like they're 25.
They're the oldest population.
Yeah.
They have one of the oldest populations in Italy. That's true.
shit.
That is true. And you guys got to get over there now.
know.
Now that you have to learn your heritage. You have to
We
get
don't even
over
speak
there.
Italian. We're such fake Italians.
Your
We
parents
even-
don't speak?
They don't speak it. My grandma spoke it, but she had more of like dementia now, so she can't really teach us now, and we never learned growing up. So
Yeah.
you know
But
what
that's
I mean?
got to be on your bucket list.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do
100%,
that. But now you have they have those whatchamacallit, the Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, you
It's
can
so
get like an
easy.
app on get an app on the phone.
But you have to go to Italy, and I think to learn to speak, if you went there to learn, spending time there is where you're going to learn how to speak Italian.
I just can't wait to go. It just looks so beautiful.
I'm gonna take
everything.
my parents never been either. They never been there.
Oh my God, you got to go.
I gotta bring my. I heard it's a lot of walking.
There is a lot of walking.
Yeah,
There is a lot
of
of
hills
walking in
and
it.
shit.
Yes, yes.
Some running shoes.
Yeah.
Just picture the Godfather going up the
Yeah.
hills, and that's in Sicily, going up the mountains with the donkey. That's
Yep.
what it's like. Yeah, it is. But it's but the food is excellent. I don't think I've ever eaten anything in Italy that I didn't like. Like there wasn't like a bad dish that I had there.
What was your favorite dish when you were there?
Oh my God.
That's a hard question.
So
Oh
many.
my God.
What was one of your
It's-
favorites?
I mean, obviously all the fresh pasta.
Yes.
You know, I had the squidding pasta in Florence. That was wonderful. That was great. And every part of Italy just has a different kind of eclectic, like cuisine. So it's all
Yeah.
different. You know,
That's
they have their
amazing.
own specialty in their own certain areas. There's certain vegetables grow in certain areas,
Yeah.
certain spices. You know, so
get
it's
there.
different. Different fishes.
Yeah. Branzino.
Yes, yes. So you guys are gonna have to go there. Maybe you can start a cooking show there.
I would love that. I would fucking
It's
So your
just probably
dad.
so beautiful, like the scenery there, everything. We gotta get there.
Yeah, we're fucking in Staten Island. Too.
Staten Island, we're on an island that you can't go in the water.
Yeah, you can't even go in the fucking water.
We definitely don't want to eat fish.
Yeah, imagine.
Might not see tomorrow. You eat the
So
fish.
you
at
have
dinner.
never left Staten Island. Have you been any place else but Staten Island?
Yeah, we've traveled. Like we went to the DR, Jamaica, Cancun when we were younger, Aruba, Montreal. Like we traveled. We never like went to Europe. Like it was always almost like around like either like Middle America, South America. It was never like Europe. Like I want to go to Europe and like just experience everything.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's an experience.
Oh my God, my girl went. I was so jealous.
Do you have a girlfriend too?
Nah, I'm single.
So jealous.
Do you think you guys? Do you think that? So let me ask you a question. Do you ever date the same girl?
Nah, we never dated
Not
the
a
same
dated
girl.
the same girl.
Nah, but
Did you ever play a trick on them and go out with another girl?
Once or twice,
Well,
yeah.
we used the twin card like when we were younger kids, like in school, obviously in classes, and once or twice.
Do you think they could tell you apart?
Probably
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, probably now.
Yeah.
We have different tattoos now, right? He's got like an extra scar.
Okay.
We got a few scars and stuff, but back in high school, it was hard because it's like we had the same haircut, really no tattoos, like it was like basically like the teachers would get confused too.
Did you go to Catholic school?
No.
Nah, I went to public school our whole
Public
lives. Yeah, whole
Yeah, I
lives.
can't do the Catholic.
I couldn't wait. I couldn't do the uniform. Couldn't do the uniform.
Is your family very religious?
So we're Catholic, but like we don't go to church every Sunday and stuff. Like like we had confirmation, we had a communion and everything. But like kind of we believe more in like praying than having to go to church for like every Sunday. Like
Yeah,
you
we gotta
pray,
go
you
back
pray.
though. Gotta go back.
So
It's
you
been
don't
years.
feel that going to church is part of being Italian then?
I mean, it definitely is. I really we should probably.
No,
go
it
back
is because
there.
like a lot of friends of ours, they have that. You know what it is? Our family, like we're Italian American family. We're not like so consistent on every Sunday. It's a family dinner. Like we have a small family, so it's that we never got together with like 20 people. Never went to church. Woke up, oh, we're going to church. We
Yeah.
never grew up with those like traditions. But I definitely see them. We definitely got to get more involved.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're missing out. Like.
Maybe when you guys have kids, that's what'll
Yeah,
happen,
oh, yeah,
right?
sure.
Because do you think you guys will be like living near each other when you get
Yeah,
married? And,
definitely.
Well, we
and
actually
you
we
raise
were,
your kids together?
We were born on Ash Wednesday, right?
We were born on
Ash Wednesday. I remember my mom and my dad. used to
big
tell me that.
Catholic holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us now. It turned out we did absolutely nothing.
Haven't got ashes in 10 years.
Yeah, seriously, so bad. But yeah, I think so. When we grow up, we always wanted to have like the spots together or next door neighbors. Something.
Well, we're like our plan for years is like we want to get like our first house together and just get like a fucking nuts house and like our man cave, like a twin thing to do.
Giants man cave. Do not bother me on
And that's
Sundays.
it. And that's it. Just man cave. What? How's your girlfriend gonna feel about that?
Great point. My girlfriend, I already live with her. So Gianna, it's so funny. Gianna, I met through my mother. My mom worked with Gianna at the jewelry store, so when I told people I'm dating my mom's friend, they're like, how old is she? She's younger than me.
Right.
So it was hysterical how the world works. Like, my mom was the ultimate wingman, and now Gianna, like, I live with her, so it's like, I know what it is. I love living with her already. And Nikki does, like, we all enjoy living with each other, so that's not going to be a problem.
So you live at home.
Yeah, we live
both
at
do.
home. Yeah, we both live at home. Yeah. Now with the prices, I'm not buying a fucking house for a couple of years. You know what I mean?
And I feel like
What you gonna
Italian
do?
families, like, they, like, as much as, like, how arrogant fathers could be, like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't go to work, they don't want you to leave.
No,
they
we
never
don't.
want you to
That's
leave.
true. We don't want you to leave.
You know what I
we want
mean?
you to stay.
Yeah,
And like we contributed to it's just like right now, and everything that we got going on, it's like the perfect fit. But in a couple of years, we're definitely gonna move out. But we're not rushing it because it's just we love the house. We grew
And
up
I
in,
hear
you know
the
what
same
mean?
advice from everybody. They
Yeah.
say, literally stay at home as long as you can. Everyone that moved out and is older tells us stay at home as long as you can.
Well, now the 20s is like our 30. My 30s is like your 40s, and my 20s is like your 30s. That's all the difference in the generation.
Yeah, that's
so I mean, you want to build your brand now, of
course.
right? So
Yep.
you wanna get that all going. Do you guys have any contracts with anybody like you're doing on your page? I mean, are you advertising for people on Instagram?
Yes, yeah, we do a lot of brand deals. We work with a lot of brands, and it varies. We do some like mom and pop shops from Staten Island, from Jersey. Then we do like a Popeyes deal or whatever the case. So, but for the most part, like we don't really have like a set in stone like manager or agency that we're working with. We kind of work with a bunch of people, and we sell.
Yeah, we
a
broker
lot of
all
our
our
own
deals. Like, we negotiate, we broker everything. We do everything more or less ourselves. And Danielle, shout out to Danielle, she's helped us recently.
Shout out to Danielle.
Danielle.
Love ya.
Danielle Cabral. She's very nice. That's how I got introduced to the both of you. We love Danielle.
What did we meet?
best.
Like 3 weeks ago?
We met at
The Lift premiere.
At the Lift
That was like
premiere.
3 weeks,
Yep,
2, 3
at
weeks, not
Kevin
even
Hart
3
premiere.
weeks.
No, and it just came out on Netflix like 2 days after
Yeah.
we were there. We saw it.
You know what's so funny? So many people see me in the gym because I
He's so
posted.
short.
Yeah, he is very short.
Right?
People are like, "Oh, I was looking for you in the movie." I was like, "We weren't in the fucking movie."
Yeah.
Like, what? We were just at the fucking premiere. They're like, "Oh, I thought you were in the movie." Like, no.
Was it in the
Not
movie?
The fucking movie. I would have loved
We
it.
wish we could have been in the
Oh, it
movie.
would have been
Listen,
great.
we gave them some good promo because people were in the movie were looking for us. So
That's
we
true.
gave them some free
see?
promo. So
Free promo, Kevin.
You're welcome, Kevin.
Thank us, Kevin.
That was cool. That was a beautiful. What was that? It's Lincoln Center.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice.
gorgeous.
Beautiful
It was
spot.
beautiful. It was a fun premiere. We had a
Yes.
good time.
Oh, great
right?
time.
So yeah, so I was there with the director. He's an up and coming director now. So that's hopefully he's going to be having a deal with Kevin's company soon. So we're excited about that. I can't talk about it yet, but could say a little bit.
Yeah, Godspeed.
Yeah.
I hope that works out.
Well, we hope so.
Huge.
It's been, it takes a lot of time in Hollywood. It's not something that happens overnight. There's been projects on the table that have happened could be for 10 years.
True.
And then all of a sudden they just decide to make the movie,
Yeah.
or they go through a whole different direction, or another studio might take it over. So, so it's time, it's patience. The production side of Hollywood is.
Yeah, it's probably crazy.
Is rough.
Yeah.
It's just you have to be patient.
We never even been to LA.
Yeah, we never been to California.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah, right?
No, I think more creative people are here in New York. I think we're more creative. I think that we're more eclectic. Group of people here.
You know what it is? I can't.
And we want to work. The people there don't work.
No,
don't
the
work.
bagel situation.
Yes.
We're going to California. You got no New York bagels.
Or
I'm gonna lose my mind. Or pizza.
Yeah.
Or pizza.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's the water.
Yeah.
You know that. That's because we have the best water system.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. We
People
do.
were taking water to Florida and restaurants down to Florida and selling it to them. But it's a federal offense. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
But it's because of the water makes everything taste better.
We worked in the water department. That was the union job we did.
Yeah.
And you did such a great job.
Yeah, we did so good. Let me tell you. Retired after 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
So no more water.
No more
You're
water.
done with the
water.
DEP
But I'll tell you,
now.
the quality is fantastic. Okay.
And they
Well,
preserve the water.
you kept it good.
Oh
for us
yeah.
for
Without
the time
us,
that you were there.
yeah, the city
We wouldn't have-
collapses.
yeah.
Without me and him.
And so you're done working for the city now?
Yeah, we
we're
left.
full-time.
We actually did resign 5-6 months ago. I know, obviously, all the union guys out
Like,
there.
fucking get the 2 years, he wants to
fucking-
resign.
yeah, you know what I mean?
But it was a tough decision for us because it's like we landed a great job, and then like this took off. So it was like we were missing opportunities with the union because we couldn't do which was our side hustle at the time, which was the videos. We would have to plan like one event like a month in advance when we both had the same schedule, and we were like, we just keep missing windows. We got to take this leap now.
So tell me how your day goes. So like you get up in the morning. So what is a day look like for you two?
I got to tell you what, right? Since it's like this, it's a weird thing being in like the video world because it's like you could make amounts of money in such short times and so significantly, and it's like all right, then you feel so unfulfilled for the rest of the day. But typically, wake up, cup of coffee, black.
Okay.
Right? Got to get weird. And then normally right to the gym. Me and Nicky go to the gym. We train either box, do jiu-jitsu, or we lift weights. And after that, we're focused on making a video.
Is that part of your videos too? Is when you being in the gym?
To be honest, we
haven't
don't
did
do
that
that. We wanted to incorporate more content like that this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't really incorporate that. We haven't.
But yeah, we're eventually gonna get into like more of like the fitness realm or whatever. But as of right now, our day like we'll wake up, coffee, gym, do a skit, either email blast, try to reach out to brands, see what's on the table, what leads we got, and we kind of just play it day by day because sometimes we'll be busy as fuck for like 4 days, and then we'll have 2 or 3 days where we could sit back and like reflect.
Right.
So our schedule's we're still learning. Like our schedule's not set in stone at all.
We definitely want to get like our own office space eventually.
Yeah.
Just so we could like, have our own spot to be like, this is where we're working. You know what I mean? 'Cause sometimes we can't get shit done in the house.
Right.
It's not even our house. That's probably why. But like,
probably why.
but like
Maybe you want to think about moving out.
yeah. An
Right?
environmental change is always good. You know what I mean? Even to come create in the city one day, it's like we used to work here. I used to work here fucking years, and sometimes you get a little lazier in the content world. You tend
Right.
to. You can. It's
People
easy
get
to get
comfortable quick. People get
You
comfortable
gotta catch
quick.
yourself, and we work. We just want to work constantly. Nothing's ever good enough. All right, if this video did 1 million, let's do one tomorrow that does 2 million. Can never see enough views and shit.
So what was your best video that you think that you did?
Great question.
So there's ones that like did more views, and then there's ones that like were really influential. Like the Tommy Cutlets ones we did.
Yeah, those were great.
Started the Tommy Cutlets name. The Mariners video I did a few years ago. You did a few on TikTok that did like 12, 15 mil.
Yeah, the not enough sauce with dad. So many like little clips, like little one-liners that
I
did.
think one of our funniest videos I think is the Scott Bedell's one. Though.
Yeah, the Scott Bedell's.
Yeah.
You know the
what's
Scott
that?
Bedell's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. We did it with Frank. You know the Food Boss? You ever see the Food Boss?
Yes.
Frank, Frank and us have been neighbors for 20 years. Ironically,
funny.
it's
Yeah,
hysterical. It was his birthday party. We did the Scott Bedell's. We whacked them on the table, and my dad's 62, so he couldn't get so he was just I put it up, but it's already there. Like, it was just great. It's great, but it's so many videos, so many. We're doing so many because we're posting every day. It's like I can't even think.
Now, so the brands are finding you then, basically.
For the most part, yeah.
They'll reach out. There's some brands that we've reached out to, and then we've done deals that way. But for the most part, they'll reach out to us.
And they're reoccurrent with you?
Some of them are. Some of them, like we did a few like monthly partnerships. Some of them are one and done. It all kind of depends, But yeah, we would love the long-term like relationships with a brand, Right as of right now, it's been more short-term, every few months or 1 or 2 videos, but definitely open to long-term partnerships.
And
with
you
these
see
brands.
this as something that is gonna grow for you?
Yes.
Or you feel like that's gonna grow for you?
Definitely.
So what's your next goals after this?
So there's a lot, like, first and foremost, this new year, we wanted to kind of start implementing newer content. We wanted to start focusing on more long-form content as well, and the monetization aspect, because we're making money off brand deals, little merch, but we're lacking a lot on monetization alone. So we want to obviously expand our knowledge. We got to learn every fucking day. Because
Are you posting on YouTube too, or no?
YouTube, we are posting on YouTube every day. We are yet to crack the code.
Yeah, it's still slowly building up
What are you
to
gonna
YouTube,
do? But we should still every day we're
it's with
posting.
everything. It's with everything. If it doesn't hit you, just keep posting and it'll hit.
But I'll tell you what, like, the goal right now is to be as seen as possible, get as many eyes on us and our father, and just our overall image. Build it up until hopefully when our show comes out, hopefully it's sooner than fucking later. The show that we filmed would give us a lot of new eyes, and we're hoping where we could take that step and be in the even reality TV show world. We also have done a bunch of little acting gigs as well. So film is our calling, I believe, and we're great writers. We love that.
Do you want to write a film?
Yes.
Our big goal since
maybe we could write a film together. I think we could.
I would love to.
Hysterical film.
I think the three of us could rule the world.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you think?
We could write some funny shit.
I think we could go crazy.
Too.
But yeah, it's crazy. So like ever since high school, me, my brother, and one of my best friends, Pete, we've always said like he's in law school, he's about to be a lawyer, and we're doing this, and we're like eventually by the time we're like 25, 30, we're gonna do like what Seth Rogen and James Franco did when they all like came together and made all these movies, and we want to just do like write our own scripts, like we want to be like the next Scorsese, Tarantino movie guys, because that's literally we're like movie nerds, like that's all we do is watch movies, and we just want to like write our own shit and just put it out there.
Do you like funny movies or do you like serious?
Love funny movies.
We also we work with these kids from Boston, Prosciutto Papi and Tommy Guarino. They do like these deli skits, and we do a lot of shit with them. And in the sense that more comedy based. Like we want to do, like we see ourselves in like that Sandler, Rob Schneider, Kevin James Spade thing too, as well as the more serious. Like we personally we think that we aren't one dimensional, and we have a lot to offer. Whether it's serious comedy, we just test ourselves. Fucking see what we can do.
You testing yourselves every day?
Yeah, pretty much. We're trying to.
You tested yourself by coming here, that's for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
So you want to write scripts. Do you have any ideas for any scripts right now? Is anything that you have good ideas?
There's definitely some ideas. Like there's my cousin who passed a couple of years ago. We definitely want to write like a movie like depicting his life, because he was like the most legendary person of all time.
Yeah, it was like unreal.
A few, like we've touched on subjects. My buddy Pete's always floating the idea of this one script he has.
Yeah, no.
You know.
And then there's like it's like so hard because it's so hard to start. We feel like in the scripts, it's like we don't know where to start. It's funny, but it's tough. It's a tough one, man.
It's hard. You gotta get an idea and then you gotta write. But the hardest part is writing it. So maybe get someone else to write it for you.
Sure.
That's the thing, though. We're both excellent writers. Like I was always good in school at writing, just writing and history. Sucked at math, sucked at science, just writing and history. And like
I sucked at math.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, accounting I'm good at, but like trigonometry.
Yeah, you don't gotta know geometry and shit.
They put me in statistics.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What statistics? What am I learning about?
You wouldn't need to know that for YouTube and algorithms, so that would be something. You should have paid attention to that. Maybe that would have helped the YouTube videos, right?
Terrible. I'm terrible.
But yeah, we're great. Really are good writers, and it's always came like so easy to us. Like I remember in high school, you take the SATs. I wrote my SAT essay in like 11 minutes. Like it comes easy to us. But it's like we haven't really took the time to sit there and like figure out what we want the movie to be about and start yet. I guess it's because we've been busy. We're so short still. We just been doing it 6 months full time, but we definitely have to take the time eventually to sit down and write something.
And now your dad's doing it full time now with you too.
Yeah,
right?
he's about to retire from his city job, and probably the next couple of months, I would say. We're definitely within this year, and hopefully, if it's up to him, if he wants to do it full time, we're more than happy. If he wants to just relax and do his thing, he can do whatever he wants to do. You know,
they're from a different cloth though, because like we could be like, yeah, Dad, we got this brand deal. It's like $5,000. Be like, oh, all right. Oh, Dad, look, we just got sent 2 free bottles of olive oil. It's like, see, this is what you got to be doing more of. I'm like, God. Loves the free products. Like he's not used to it.
Right.
He's not, you know, he's like, it's
Yeah.
free, fuck it, you know what I mean? So he loves getting products and shit, so it's great to see him. Like, we actually brought him, we went to the premiere for the About My Father movie for Sebastian and De Niro's movie. So it's like my dad met De Niro, met Sebastian, met Chaz, like he met all his idols. So like us being able to do that for him is just great.
Yeah, it's priceless.
Yeah, it's
How was that
priceless.
movie premiere?
It was good.
cool, yeah.
It was sick. We met Sam Rockwell, Andrew Schultz. I met. It was awesome. So many people we never thought we'd be in a room with 4 or 5 years ago because we were two assholes from Staten Island.
Yeah.
We were in a room with, so it was very exciting. And
That
it
was amazing.
Yeah, it was so
and
cool.
and you went to the lift like we went to.
Yeah,
too.
The
And got
lift
to
was
be-
awesome too. Oh my god, yeah, that was a great
It was
premiere.
a great premiere.
What other premieres have you been to besides those?
We went
And
to,
one more,
We went to Ray Romano made a movie called Somewhere in Queens, and that was about. We went like a year and a half ago. That was the first one we ever went to, and we met Ray. It was cool. We met who's the
Rose Byrne?
Rose Byrne. Rose Byrne
Rose
was
Byrne,
there.
yeah.
She was like the sweetest thing. She didn't know
told
like
us cute. We
Yeah,
were like,
I was like, yeah, Rose Byrne. But we seen her. She came up to me. She's like, are these waters? She's like, could you just take these? I'm like, I don't work here, but I think you could just take them. I think you could just take whatever you want.
She thought you guys worked.
Nah, because I had a suit on, but like I didn't really know because it was my first premiere. I didn't know it was
know
all
what to do.
inclusive, you know. And she just came up to him like, you could take whatever you want. I think, you know. Hopefully, they don't charge you. But she was cool.
It's so cool being in these because you're like, you know, like you see these people, you're like, what's really the difference between me and them? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least
Right.
that's how I see it. I'm like, I can do what they're fucking doing.
Of course you can.
You know what I mean?
You totally could do what they're doing.
and we're
100%.
twins. Like, I
And
feel like
you're
we have a dynamic.
Right, like I
It's
said,
interesting.
there's a dynamic.
Yeah.
You guys are funny. You're Italian. You know, from New York. It's the whole shtick.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
People love that. Like, if you're not from New York, every other state, they love the New York. Like,
They
town.
love
find
the
it
New
funny.
York
They
life.
find it
That's
so
true.
funny. Yeah, it's crazy.
Because they don't get it. People don't get it if they're not from
Yeah.
New York, right?
Then you get the
So
New
it's
Yorkers
true.
who are like, "Oh, you're not really from New York. You're from Staten Island." It's like, what? What are you saying?
First of all, the real Italians are from Brooklyn and Staten Island and Queens. That's where they're from still.
Yeah.
There's no real pizzerias anymore left in the city.
True. It's true.
It's sad, but
Yeah.
it's true.
You know what's
That's
crazy? Our cousins, they own one of the biggest franchises, but they're from Staten Island originally. You know Artichoke Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousins are the owners of the whole
Wow.
franchise. Yeah,
Yeah, Francis
Fran
Salad.
Natal. It started with Basili's, my aunt's restaurant, and they would smoke a lot of weed and just create pizzas and be like, oh shit, and it's always like,
is
this is the best
delicious.
pizza I've ever had in my fucking life. So, and they fast forward now, it's so amazing.
You should make your father smoke some pot. And,
Yeah.
and see if he comes up with different recipes.
Yeah, right? That'd
but
be
he's
great.
old school.
God.
He wouldn't do that though.
Hey, he's got to take the edge off, fucking guy. What do
You gotta let him retire though.
Yeah.
Too much
Poor
ice
guy.
in wine. He drinks the red wine with
Does
the
he put
ice.
soda in? Does he put Coca-Cola in the red wine?
Cream soda.
Sometimes he sometimes
see?
put my Uncle Tony puts
That's
a lot
real
of soda.
Italian.
Yeah.
My Uncle Tony
Yeah.
puts the soda in. Yeah.
Does he make his own wine or no?
They used to
They
as
used
kids
to, yeah.
with their grandfather.
Yeah,
They
we
used to
made
do
our
it all.
own wine too, and our own sauce. We jarred our own sauce. That's like
Yeah.
gold.
Oh,
We jar
yeah.
our own sauce.
Oh,
we
yeah.
never did that.
Nah,
Us
we
personally.
never
Let
did
me
the whole
tell you
sauce thing.
something. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it's like gold, and if you think you're gonna give away any sauce to anybody, that's
can't.
like no, you cannot do that.
Nah,
No, you
people
cannot.
die for
No,
that
people
sauce.
have died for
Yeah,
less.
that jar that you
Yeah.
just gave.
Like literally, there was a blowout at my house because we gave a jar to a neighbor. Like,
Well, you get off giving him the
Are you
sauce.
fucking crazy? You're freaking crazy giving a jar to that asshole next door. Do you know what he did to me 20 years ago? He stepped
give
on
him-
my foot, and you're giving him a jar of
don't
sauce.
deserve
now.
the
They're
sauce?
right, exactly.
You kidding?
They don't deserve the sauce. Oh my God. Well,
the
you guys
best.
are amazing. I'm so glad that you guys came to see me on the show.
Thank you
Oh,
for
thanks
Do
for
you have
having
any
us.
closing, like, anything else you would like to say to the audience or tell anybody what's up next for you guys?
I would say maybe just like stay tuned, everybody, because we got a lot of shit
Yeah,
in the
a lot of
works.
shit.
And if you just found out about us for the first time, thank you for listening. Hopefully, you like what we do. And if we gain a few followers who new fans, what
not?
can we say?
Well, you
know?
definitely gained a follow and a fan in me. So
thank you.
I
Thank
love
you
you
so
guys.
much,
I'm
Jen.
so glad you came to see me today. It's been so much fun.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I wish you both the best. And I'm sure we'll be working together again soon. I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Thank
And
you
next
for
time
having us.
we will come not empty-handed,
You better
preferably
come with,
the
you better
artichokes.
come with
Yeah.
the artichoke. I want artichokes, and I want an update on what you're doing with your movie script.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
we
wanna
got to
know.
start writing for sure.
Yeah, start right. I'm gonna check in on you guys to make
I
sure.
love that. 100%.
It all starts with the spread. First we
Yeah.
get past the artichokes and the antipasta, then we get to the script.
Then we get the
Okay?
script.
That's
then.
it. I can't believe we can't. I'm empty-handed though.
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's all
yeah,
right.
Yeah, no,
That's all right. You
it's not-
watch yourselves.
It's not
So
all
that
right.
was good.
There we
It's
go.
not all right. You don't go empty-handed nowhere. It's not all
Not
right.
an Italian
Yeah,
house,
no.
you know. But that's all right. We're
Thank you for
happy to
having
have
us.
you. And you're still not of age yet, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Once you hit 30, you can't go nowhere without bringing something to somebody's house. So everybody, thank you for tuning into Cats and Pudding. Again, thank you to my two lovely guests. You're going to see great things from them. Watch us on Apple, on Spotify, and on YouTube. And watch the whole video, not just the shorts. Have a great day, everybody.
Take it easy.
That was freaking awesome.
That was great.
That was great.